Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke Narwhal and welcome back to another weight loss video. This one's a little bit of a tougher subject, but there is some weight loss tips at the end, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Why do people lie and say that I'm not fat? I have gained 35 pounds. I lost 15 and I'm plateauing. At my heaviest, everyone would tell me how I don't look that different and I'm not fat. I feel like this behavior just fueled my unhealthy habits. Now I lost the weight and people tell me I look good. How can I trust anyone? Weight loss is so painful. I lost a few pounds and people already treat me differently. People already pay attention to me again. I'm 22 female, 5'7". Started out at 145 pounds and gained 35. Highest weight is 185. Now I'm at a steady 170 and I'm so frustrated. I just want to be the old me again. When I was 145, I was still insecure, but now that I gained weight, things got exponentially worse. I carry weight really badly, like mostly in my arms and stomach. Some people carry weight really well, even when they don't think they do. I had similar stats in my 20s, and a doctor was shocked when I told him I was starting Weight Watchers. Then I stepped on the scale, and he was like, "Oh, okay," because I really didn't look fat. For a female, our early 20s can be a really difficult time for self-image. We're figuring out who we are. Our bodies are filling out and changing. It's very easy to fall into EDs at that age, which is what happened to me after the first experience with Weight Watchers. So please proceed carefully and with love for yourself. People won't tell you that you look bad because 1, they don't want to be mean or offensive, and 2, to them, you look like you, and they are probably honestly thinking you look fine. I'm also 5'7" and my highest was also 185 and 145 was my before weight. You really cannot pin that on other people because it's not their responsibility to be blunt or turn your life around. You knew that you were overweight and other people's comments were just another excuse to not have to lose. Been there, done that. Still do it sometimes. I know what you mean though about being treated different. Genuinely, I think some people just don't see it due to micro changes and how frequently they see you. To be honest, I didn't see it myself until it clicked one day, and a few of the people closest to me didn't seem to notice how fat I had gotten until the weight loss became apparent, and then it was like, oh, I guess you had put on weight. Brains are weird. I can see what I look like now. It doesn't seem that different from my peak weight, if I'm being honest, but I've had one person not recognize me from behind due to the wait list, and another in the same time frame not realize that I'd lost weight. We don't even see straight. Everything that comes through our eyes gets flipped around and processed through our brains anyway. People tend to see what they expect to see more than anything else. So if you looked one way for years, it might take someone's perceptions a bit of time to adjust to your newer reality. I haven't seen anyone really mention this perspective, but fatness is often seen as a moral failing in society, which is sad because it is not a moral failing, and therefore people associating fatness with someone they know and like, love, respect does not always compute. They are generally well-meaning because basically fat equals bad to many and they don't think you're bad, so therefore you can't be fat, whatever that means. I say whatever that means because there's no actual clearly defined line between what qualifies as fat or not fat, so it's also a very subjective thing, as others have mentioned. All this is to say that how much someone cares for you or wishes to not offend you can actually color how they view your physical form, which ultimately means that no matter what anyone says, your decision in pursuit of weight loss should be for you and not based on others' opinions, except maybe a trustworthy doctor. Also, if you honestly do carry weight in a way that doesn't seem like it, as others have mentioned, this could also be a factor. At the end of the day, losing weight is your decision. It's your body. And if reaching a weight loss goal in a healthy way will make you feel good in your body for yourself, that's all you need to know. Good luck on your journey. Honestly, don't pay so much attention to what other people say. I've had people tell me I've gotten fatter when I knew for a fact I had actually gotten thinner and lost weight. A lot of the times, the type of clothing we wear really changes how small or large we look. I've also had someone tell me, just lose a little weight and you'll be pretty. I didn't let such a rude, ignorant comment bother me because I knew that at that point I'd already lost about 25 pounds and was very near my goal weight. Lately, I've been maintaining, but some people say I've been looking thinner, and I know it could be either 1, that I've gained muscle mass and lost fat, or 2, they know I've been exercising regularly and they somehow trick their brains into thinking I look thinner. Either way, keep doing what you're doing for you. Frig what other people say. Sorry for the language, but I learned the hard way from when I was a teen that other people's opinions shouldn't matter as long as I know I'm doing the right thing. I think this comment section has pretty well covered it, but yeah, ultimately, if you live in the West, especially the US or UK, 70ish% of adults are overweight or obese. So slightly overweight people are actually normal looking to the vast majority. At 5'7" and 185 pounds, a mere 25 pounds of overweight, this isn't going to register as fat to the vast majority of our society. And I do think this creates a valid issue that you and a lot of us have suffered with. Although you should absolutely never look to outside opinions and validation about what you should weigh, they do have an undeniable effect. Although morbid obesity is still mostly frowned upon outside of FA circles, being 10 to 30 pounds overweight is very normalized nowadays, and people tend to get hostile at those who want to lose weight at 26 to 29 BMI because, oh, you look fine, you're just built bigger, blah blah. Realistically, the differences in health, fitness, and well-being can change drastically just by getting to the middle range of a healthier BMI, rather than being at the very top end or in the overweight category. A lot of people act like it's pure vanity or insanity to want to lose weight if you're not morbidly obese to start with. I'm trying my best. It's really hard. I'm trying to change my lifestyle, like walking more, eating at home, etc. Find some tips and tricks to help you lose weight and make sure you're digesting your food quickly. Here's some tips I picked up along the years. When you wake up, drink water to activate your digestive system. Eat a fruit before anything else. It'll help you go to the bathroom and fuel you with some really good energy. Then once you've started your day, eat a bigger breakfast if you need. You might not need to. Eat a light lunch. When I started a desk job, I knew that I would put on weight if I didn't eat a light lunch. So fun salads with nuts, different vinegars, etc. it was. Eat a light lunch, but also eat light snacks if you get hungry, like grapes, a piece of cheese, yogurt, etc. During the day, you should be satisfied, never full. Whenever you eat a meal, make sure there's at least a vegetable or a fruit. It'll help you digest better. After every meal, or at least the heavier meals that make you feel full, drink green tea. Add a little bit of lemon juice to maximize digestion. For a super quick workout, literally blast music and dance around by burning the most amount of calories possible. It'll get your blood flow going. If you hate workouts, literally set a 30-minute to 1 hour timer and dance the most crazy you can within that time. You'll lose weight quickly and have fun. Look into taking vitamins or apple cider vinegar. I take pills to better manage how much and to avoid tooth decay as supplements. Don't eat after supper. Resist late night snacks. You'll wake up proud of yourself for resisting, feel thinner, and weigh less when you jump on the scale. Plus, if you don't eat between 8 until morning, your body will enter a mini fast, which is good. Limit your portions and reduce carbs. Eat lots of veggies. If you don't like vegetables, try boiling cauliflower. Mash it up like mashed potatoes and put a bit of butter in it. It will taste like carbs, but make you feel less full. Always eat until you're satisfied, never full. You'll know when you can stop eating. If you continue eating, your insulin will spike, and that's where you'll gain weight. Get some good sleep. If you're tired, you'll want to eat the world, lol. So sleep well so you can make better decisions the next day. Only really keep track of your weight once a week. See how much you lost on a weekly basis, not daily, because your weight can fluctuate from day to day. If you weigh in weekly, you'll see if you're consistent or not in your weight loss. Lastly, don't stress too much. If you're healthy and just loving life, you won't be so anxious and generally sad about your weight. Be smart and take note of how you feel after every decision you make. If it made your body feel better, keep doing it and keep taking on new small habits. Little things matter when you combine them, so don't go on this huge calorie deficit diet. Instead, eat until you're satisfied, snack until you're satisfied, learn from habits, and find new habits that work for you. Get your heart rate going once a day, and just have fun doing it. Remember, it's a healthy lifestyle for the long run. You got this. And that brings us to the end of the video, Narwhals. If this video was helpful, consider leaving a thumbs up or a comment. But let's go ahead to the featured Narwhal of the day. We are in need of some more featured Narwhals, so feel free to join our subreddit. The link is in the description below. 169 centimeters, 5'6", from 72 kilograms, 158 pounds, to 65 kilograms, 143 pounds. I wasn't sure if I could hit my goal in 4 months. Turns out, I did in 3.